Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about hacking. The first type of hacking is brute force attacks. Refers to an attack that goes through a list of different passwords or letters until access to an account is eventually gained. A simple brute force attack may use a dictionary of all commonly used passwords and cycle through those passwords until it finally gains access to the account. A more complex brute force attack involves trying every password key combination, example like letters, numbers, and symbols found on a typical keyboard until the correct password is finally found. The second type is denial of service attacks, known as DOS, are an attempt to prevent legitimate users from accessing a website. One of the methods used is to flood the company's network with useless traffic. The network will soon become overloaded and can crash or appear to be unresponsive. While an individual user may also be affected by an attacker sending out millions of spam messages to their email account. This means their account will quickly become full, thus preventing legitimate emails from reaching their account. It's possible to minimize these effects by using virus checkers or applying email filters or by firewalls which restrict traffic entering a user's computer. The third type is data interception and theft. The first two types of hacking are remote theft, but there are other ways to gain unauthorized access to passwords and confidential material, like shouldering. It means looking over someone's shoulder while they type in their PIN or password. So, gaining access to a computer that has been theft logged in by the user when they go to lunch is another technique. These are some of the measures that can be taken to prevent data theft. The first one, destroy paper documents or files once they are no longer needed. The second one, if the user has to step out of the office, then their computer should be locked off or the computer locked out to prevent unauthorized use. The third measure is, if possible, lock the room containing the computer as an additional precaution. The fourth type is SQL injection. It's known as structure query language injection. Is a technique that exploits security weaknesses in a website. It achieves this by inserting a code into a database field on a website. Such attacks can be used to corrupt or disable targeted websites or spread viruses and other malware. They may also be designed to steal information such as credit card numbers, national insurance numbers, passwords, or other personal or sensitive data. So, SQL injection is one of the most dangerous and well-known security on the internet. We will take an example on SQL injection. Suppose the following code has been created to allow a user to make a database query. The records in the database are very sensitive, so the system is set up to require a username and a password from a list of stored usernames and passwords before access can be granted. Then, a user will run this query by inputting his username and password. An interpreter will execute the code using the input supplied by the user. If the username and password matched up with those in the user list, then the user will be allowed to access the database files. However, if a hacker enters this username or this as their user ID and entered this password or entered this as their password, the code is injected with additional conditions as follows. The interpreter will accept username and password from the normal list or when he entered 1 equal 1, since this equation is always true. So now the hacker will be able to see all the records in the database, thus leading to a major breach in security. So we must take steps to guard against this potential serious security by checking the parameter used in the SQL query to make sure they follow a strict pattern, not just by putting their username or passwords. The second one is limiting permissions to use the database by setting access levels. Like, we must not enter more than 3 attempts or the account will be blocked.